Hello and welcome back to Part 3. Sorry for the long delay between Part 2 and Part 3. It's because, once again, I have overshot the video limit on YouTube. Part 2 was 11 minutes, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to go on to Part 3, so I was going to have to redo Part 2. But I think it's going to work because it finished uploading and now it's processing, so I think that means it will work. I think when I was trying to upload it, it would have said, hey, your video's too long, and not let me do it. But I could be wrong. It could be processing. It could be saying, or it could say that, hey, your video's too long and they won't let me do it. But I can't really wait much longer, so I'm just going to go into Part 3. And that's where we are. Much is taking his 5th expansion now, and he's continuing to harass with those carriers, and he's taking out Much's 6th base now, so that Much is down to 5 bases again. 6 bases actually, he just got that one up. And ooh, Guardians. But they're gonna be taken care of by all those Corsairs in just a moment. Oh no, I think it's a trap. No, maybe it's not a trap. They're just gonna run away, I think. I don't know. Or they might fight. I think the Corsairs are definitely gonna win this though. Yeah, they're just cleaning up those Devourers like nothing. What is Luxury doing? I don't know. Hopefully he can do this. I don't know if he can or not. And yeah, Luxury's just getting owned right here. I don't know what he's thinking really. Maybe he's just trying to take out that Nexus, but no, he dies. It's a huge loss for Luxury. Let's look at the food count again. Much is at 142 and Luxury's down to 138. So I guess he has a huge Air Force somewhere still. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought for him. But still, that was a pretty stupid maneuver if you ask me. He did manage to get that Nexus though, so maybe that's all he wanted to do, and he thought it was a worthy trade because of that. Much looks kind of happy about it though, I don't know. And here, Luxury in the meantime was trying to attack Much's 4th base, but he wasn't having much success there with the 4 Reavers guarding it. And now I would definitely say that this game is in Much's favor. There's a ton of Mutalisks there. I think he's just going to morph them into more Devourers. I definitely think that Much has to get some Scourge or something and snipe off those carriers. I think it's 3 Scourge for 1 carrier, so that's not such a bad trade, but the problem is getting to those carriers. They're protected by all those Corsair. But right there, like the Corsair behind the carriers, I think they might be able to take one down. I don't know. And here, Hero Dark Templar. Let's see some assassinations. That would be pretty cool. There are no Overlords down there. There's one Overlord a couple feet away. Instead, Much is just gonna go for Zerglings. That's pretty cool, Much. Oh no, 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 he's gonna go for the Defiler. Ooh, 1 hit, 2 hit. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, Plague. And I think it just got the Defiler. Yes, it did. So that's a pretty even trade if you ask me. More than an even trade, actually. And here come the carriers, and those Hydras are going down. And the Plague did not go off on those carriers like I thought it was. And here come a bunch of Devourers, but I think they're just going to get owned momentarily. I definitely think that Much is going to win this game at this point. More Scourge coming, so maybe he is going to try to snipe off a carrier. That would be huge. But, no, he's not. Instead, he's just going to attack the base. I don't know why he's doing this, though. I mean, Much is just going to bring all the Corsairs and carriers over there and own those Guardians. So, I don't know. But I'm not a pro gamer again. So, maybe he does have a plan. Let's see what happens. Here come the Corsairs. Corsair died. Storm's going off. 3 Guardians dying right there. 4 Guardians dying. So, yeah. I don't know what Luxury is thinking. Maybe he's just trying to take down these cannons, and then he's going to march in a bunch of Zerglings or something. That would be good. But here comes the huge fight right here. And yeah, those Devourers don't really stand a chance. But here come the Scourge. Let's see if they can get anything. I can't see. It's off the screen. Go back. I don't know if they got anything. And there's the Archon, so he was not going for a Dark Archon, but that would have been cool. Maelstrom all those Devourers and take them out. That's what I'd do. Back to Much's 4th base. Luxury still does have base advantage. He's got way more bases than Much. It looks like he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. compared to Much's 5. So that could be a huge advantage to him. I think he's able to just waste those Guardians and he can instantly rebuild them. Let's take a look at his minerals and gas. He's got over 800 minerals right now and 1,300 gas, so Luxury is definitely not suffering in resources. So yeah, I think he can afford this. And here comes Luxury moving it in. Again, that's a ton of Devourers. Maybe he will be able to do something. If I was Luxury, not that I'm a pro gamer, I would use Mutalisk like that so I could combine the acid spores of the Devourer and the splash damage of the Mutalisk and take out things faster. I think that's what he's planning to do right about now. And whoa, Luxury getting into Much's 5th base there and doing some damage, but not enough. Oh, and here comes Mutalisk. If they could snipe off High Templar or even those Reavers, there goes the High Templar. One storm going off, but not catching any. Get the other one, and yes, he gets the other one. Now he's going for the Reavers. The Reavers are undefended. Much looks kind of mad. Reaver goes down, and here come the carriers. Oh, they walk straight into all those Devourers with no Corsair, but there are the Corsair, and now those Devourers are going to run away. And here are the Mutas again. They got all 4 Reavers. That's huge for Much. And here come the Devourers to pick off those carriers or try to pick them off while the Corsairs are busy. I think he just got 2, but he's losing some Devourers in the process. This isn't good for Much. Losing those Reavers was huge, I think. Now, I believe Luxury would use some ground troops, and he's going to try to get into that 4th and 5th base area and kill stuff. But no, instead, he's going to drop. Oh yeah, he's going to drop Zerglings, and I think he's going to aim for those Stargates. Those Corsairs cannot hit the ground, and the carriers are going to take forever to get there. But it doesn't look like he's aiming at anything. He's hitting random things like pylons and Templar Archives, but not focusing fire on anything. I think that's a mistake by him. Oh, maybe he's just trying to get all the pylons and then the Stargates won't work. That's possible too. But he's only got 1 Zergling on each pylon, but now he's focusing. And yes, he is trying to take those pylons down. I can't tell if he's going to get them or not though. And no, he did not get them. Disruption web over the pylons, so Zerglings couldn't do anything, which is unfortunate. Look at that Air Force though by Luxury. He is at 173 in food count, and Much is only at 143, so Much I think is slowly losing. It takes forever to make those Corsairs and even Archons and Reavers, and everything he's using right now just takes like over 40 seconds. And yes, Luxury is going in with ground troops through that weakened no Reaver area, and he is going to try to take down those cannons. So Luxury is doing kind of what he did in Game 2. He's using the Zerg advantage of numbers, and he's attacking 2 different spots at once, and he knows that those Corsairs are too slow to go to both places and defend. So brilliant play by Luxury here. And I think he's just going to keep doing that. 1 Reaver down there though. And yes, Much is going to try to keep those carriers. Oh, maybe he's not. I thought Much should try to keep those carriers between both bases. That way he could go to either base that needed help. But it doesn't look like he's going to do that like I thought he was. And, oh, huge fight going on right here. I think those Devourers are going down. I don't think he has enough. State is going off, so yeah, they're definitely at a disadvantage now. And they should run, but they're not running. Luxury, what are you doing? Move your Devourers. Go, move them. What are you doing? I don't know. He's taken down a number of Corsair though. Maybe this is good for him. Reached a kind of panic there. I didn't realize how many Corsairs took him down. I think he might have froze a couple of his Corsair too with that status. And yes, here comes some Scourge. Is he going to get those carriers? I think he is going to get those carriers. That's like 12 Scourge right there. And yeah, he's going for the... Oh, I thought he was going for the Corsairs oddly enough, but no, he's not. He went past the first carrier and went for the second carrier. Kind of weird, but hey. And yes, more Scourge are coming in. They get that carrier. Come on, get the carrier. 2 carriers down. Much only has 2 carriers now, and he has lost a lot of his Corsair force, and it is severely weakened by acid spores. Luxury has definitely taken the lead in this game. Looking at the food count now, Much is at 91, and Luxury is at 116. And I'll be back with the final part, part 4, in just a moment.